Okay, I've got a special treat for you today. I am in a gorgeous Ravenna home out here in Porter, Texas, in the Highlands, which is a community, a master plan community that has in fact gotten, I think, master plan community of the year for a couple of years in a row, okay? And there's good reason for that. They've got amenity centers, trails, lazy rivers, all sorts of things out here in this community. But the main reason I came out here today is this really special model. I took a special trip out here to show you, because it really is a gem, okay? So where I'm at also, I wanna say, so we're about 25 minutes from the Woodlands. We're about roughly the same amount of time to George Bush Intercontinental Airport, and we're about 45 minutes from downtown Houston. So phenomenal location, just to give you some point of reference. But as you can see, there's a beautiful home behind me. We've got several in this area. Stunning community lot. They left trees in this community, so it's absolutely beautiful. When I was pulling in here today, absolutely stunning. Okay, so before I go any further, my name is Jared Fikes. I'm with eXp Realty. I am your Houston, Texas real estate agent. Look, if you've got any questions about anything, or you need anything at all, you want to help buying one of these homes, get a home sold, whatever you have, my contact information in the description below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe as well if you don't want to miss content like this going forward. But I'm going to flip this camera around real quick, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this property, and then we're going to go take a look at it. All right, let's do it. All right, here we are, Ravenna Homes in the Highlands, like I said, in Porter, Texas, in Montgomery County. I apologize if you hear airplanes sometimes coming overhead. We are about 20-25 minutes from the airport, which is awesome. Like I said, George Bush Intercontinental. But here we are, we're gonna look at this Ravenna home. It's the plan 2855. Okay, this one actually comes with 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage, and it's got a big back patio. But this one actually has 4 bedrooms. This, as models do, have tons of upgrades, just to show you what's possible. So this one is a gem, it really is. But you can see what I love about Ravenna is what they do here. So it's special, right? You have the curvature in the roof, you have the stone mixing with that white wall, the natural stone. You have the metal roofing on both sides, bringing that balance. And you have different levels of peaks there. It's just beautiful, beautiful architecture and design. And then, I mean, honestly, they picked the perfect light fixtures going up to this grand entrance, which I love. Beautiful, tall front door, really just inviting you to come on in. Okay, so let's go do this. Okay, let's go inside and check this beautiful home out, because you've got to see the reason I chose this one is so special. So let's take a look at it. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, but I am gonna walk through here and I'll point out the things that matter. So we're walking in, okay, straight away, you're walking in, you have a very wide entry hallway right here, beautiful. And then as soon as you come to your left, immediately come through the front door, you have your half bath. Okay, and make sure you stay with me, because man, the primary bedroom and bathroom are stunners. You don't wanna miss it. But check out this office. So one of my favorite things, an office in the front with a big pretty window, lots of space in here, guys. So, and I'll just give you some, well, that chair, point of reference. Like if you're sitting, that's what you're looking at. So you have 2 nice big French doors there. Plenty of room for, as you see, like, you know, bookshelves in here. Plenty of room for additional seating over here. So nice, spacious office. So let's move down the hallway here. Okay, so this is, we're gonna go to one of the first hallways you see as you're coming down this hallway, and you're gonna have a nice big, they don't have a laundry set up in here yet, the washer and dryer, but that's where it would go. So nice, big, spacious laundry room there. And you have a mud area, a drop area, perfect area to, as you're coming into the house, drop your stuff off. And then these are where the offices are set up, but that's where your garage is gonna be. Okay, so this is gonna be one of the first bedrooms down, or here in this home. So as we're walking in, you can tell, okay, this it has enough room for nightstands on both sides, and it looks to be a queen bed. So this is a very spacious room here. Okay. And also the closets are not lacking for guest rooms. You know, these are sizable closets, lots of room. So here's your ensuite bathroom in this bedroom here. Beautiful countertops, stone countertops. Nice spacious shower. So let's go to the other side of the hallway. All right, so so you're gonna have storage here. So you have nice towel, looks like a towel closet right here in this hallway. So this is gonna be another bedroom up here in the front of the house. So you have your bathroom here. Again, matching countertops to the other one, beautiful. Nice big tub, spacious, beautiful setup. And this here, you're gonna have a hall closet for hanging coats, whatever, in that same in this same hallway. And not to mention beautiful flooring here. Okay, so let's go this out. So what I want to do, I'm going to hit the dining room, and you guys have got to see this kitchen, but I want to hit the dining room real quick. You don't want to miss the kitchen, so stick with me, because that additionally is amazing. So, okay, so what I'm loving about this dining room here is the high archways. It's very, very open, the high ceilings, and it makes this space actually feel a lot bigger than it is. Even though it is already a large space, it makes it feel even bigger. So you have that, and this is obviously an upgrade here along with this light fixture, but they've got a nice big round table in here. You have the wainscoting on the walls here. Beautiful, beautiful, open, formal. And while I'm here, I'll just kind of show you this map here, and if you want to pause the video to look at it later, you can. There's that. All right, let's check this kitchen out. Okay, loving this. Okay, so I've already shown you the dining room. Okay, so let's just focus on this real quick. Look at this bar setup. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 chairs, honestly. That is a lot of seating. And then, so let's walk around, and you have similar countertops, natural stone countertops with those, my favorite, the veins running through them. And I wanted to mention something too as well, okay? This house is $679,900, I believe, right now. Now that's subject to change, but they have an inventory home right now for this. So, but like I said, this home has upgrades, as you can see. Okay, so we're gonna walk through, we're gonna take our time here in this kitchen, but here's the pantry. Nice, sizable pantry. But let's take a look. So we have an island kitchen here, which is phenomenal. I'm a baker, so it's phenomenal space, but let's back up and look at, so you have with this, the upper cabinets that are lit. They have the light fixtures up there. So this one has a microwave set up with a nice KitchenAid oven, and then you'll kind of move this way, lots of storage. You'll move this way, and you have it looks like a 6-burner gas stove, heavy duty KitchenAid, beautiful stainless steel. Again, lots of storage. And then the fridge, which I love, is built in, right? It's built in, so beautiful, beautiful stainless steel fridge there as well. But you can look at the amount of space, because a lot of times they'll do these island kitchens and you won't see the space. You'll feel kind of tight where I'm standing, you'll feel tight, but there's not that tightness, if you understand. So like, let's just say you're like opening the fridge, you know, and you feel like you're about to run into the island or another counter. You're not doing that here, okay? So, but let's look at the other side of this kitchen counter. So much counter space, huge farmhouse. Oh, my favorite, the undermount. Oh, I love these sinks so much. But you have, you know, your beautiful tile backsplash, And again, endless countertop space. You know, that's not including your island in the middle for prep work. I mean, literally so much counter space. Okay, so let's move to what you would call the breakfast area. So you have this breakfast area coming right off of the kitchen here, as well as the dining room, you know, over there. So you have all your eating spaces. So you have your 8 seating bar stools over there, and then you have your breakfast area, big spacious breakfast area. Just by the way, okay, that's a lot. I mean, you could put a round table here again, but I like how they did the round in the dining room and the square or the rectangle over here. Lots of natural light coming in. Okay. All right, let's look at this incredibly spacious living room. Okay, man, Ravenna, kudos. This is a beautiful, beautiful property, beautiful model. This is a great vision of what can be if a home is done right. So let's look at this gorgeous fireplace. Okay, so like I said, a lot of these things are upgrades, but this tile from floor to ceiling, it's a super common thing these days with these electric built-in fireplaces that are actually absolutely beautiful, and they actually put out a really decent amount of heat. Actually get super hot. But look at so the space I'm talking about, this is actually, so you have 2 long couches on either side, plus you have a seating area, so you can tell exactly how big this living room is. So it's spacious. It's got enough room over here for, you know, more like bookshelves or furniture or whatever. If you wanted to put like just a table right here, whatever you want, it's got the room for it. And you still have a walkway here. So that's a massive deal. All right, we're gonna get to this because there's something to talk about out there, not just the patio. So we're gonna get to that. Okay, so we're gonna go into the primary bedroom here, and this is what I promised you. I fell in love with this when I first came in here. So just like in the living room, and by the way, I didn't point at that, but I want to turn around real quick. So you have those beams, and those are matching, right? So they match there, and then you have them over here. So I know I'm almost certain that those are obviously upgrades, but absolutely beautiful high ceiling, beautiful touch with the beams. Again, with the space, okay? We're talking about a lot of space. So and look at these really big, I mean, huge windows bringing in tons of light. So put some plantation shutters on those, leave them open, whatever you want to do. I would put some plantations, it would be perfect. But lots of natural light coming in, absolutely stunning space. So let's just kind of go over here from this vantage point and look how spacious how they have it set up in the distance between that and this. And I'll sit down and you can see like that's your space. It is a big space. You could put a king bed here. I believe that's a queen. You could easily put a king in here and still do nightstands if you wanted to. They just have it with the queen, but man, that chair was comfortable. All right, let's go into this beautiful primary bathroom suite. Okay, so first thing you're hit with is this gorgeous stone, kind of similar to what's outside, defining this beautiful tub space. Wow, you know, this is like the modern take on a clawfoot tub. Absolutely stunning, like soaker tub here. But I just can't get off of this. This is an absolute, and then you go up. The ceilings are extremely high in here, okay? So well thought out. And that light fixture way up there, which I know for sure is an upgrade, is absolutely beautiful. But you have his and her sinks. You obviously have a vanity over here for this one. And you can see that. And then you can see, so they're separated by the door. So she has her place to sit, do makeup. And then still he has a large space to do his stuff. And then you have this beautiful shower, nice step-in, spacious shower. So you have the tile on there, that grayish, light gray tile with the bench, which is brilliant. But it actually goes back there a good ways, right? So, and you turn on your shower there, but it is nice. And you step down and you got the rock. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so where to next? So you have, and then you also have your, again, more windows. Look at these windows. And I like how they're not just square right there, that they made it different, right? They put that curvature in there. Beautiful. And there's even a window in the toilet area. So you have a nice, very spacious, private restroom, toilet area with a door, which is amazing. And I know it looks like this calls it ends here, but like it doesn't. So it's a very spacious, here we are. Okay. High ceilings again, large closet, plenty enough room for both his and her. Okay. All right. So what I want to talk about first is just, now this obviously is for sure an upgrade. But this door, these sliding doors, obviously you've seen these before probably, but they can open up all the way over, leaving just that one panel to the left all over there. And so you have these two, this would be completely open. And I'm gonna open, I may try to do it here in just a second, just to show what's possible. But we're gonna walk out there real quick and I've got some more stuff for you. So that's an upgrade, but man, is it stunning. So let's see if we can do it. I don't know. Let's see if we can do it. Yep, here we go. Man, these doors are so cool. So let me show you from the inside what that looks like. Actually, I dropped the paper here. Let me show you what that looks like. So that's what I was talking about. You've got this massive opening right here. So when it gets like cooler temperatures, like it is right now, it's starting to cool off, you can open this up and bring the outdoors in and the inside out, right? It's like make that one big, you have this one big entertaining space all the way through. So you can imagine having a big party. What a perfect place for that. So let's walk out here real quick. Okay, so you have your stamped concrete and stained, but again, continuing that theme of spaciousness and high ceilings, very high ceilings. So I would just put in fans. Thinking that middle place would be perfect, but you could put in fans, I'm assuming, all three of these places. So that would be perfect for the summers in Texas, hot heat. But so you have your, they think about everything. So you have a plug outlet there, and I'm sure you could get probably gas run over here somewhere to put your pit if they don't already have it. But just look at the space. Okay. So I like to sit down to kind of show point of reference, So you're looking at this, okay? You can see those big tall trees that they leave. I love that. So, man, the weather's getting so much better out here. So, but you can see the door open and how that works going in and out. So, man, this place is absolutely stunning. So let me flip this camera around. All right, well, that was the beautiful home that I promised you. Remember, it's a Ravenna 2855 plan. Like I said, this one was 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. The standard is gonna be 3 bedrooms, but this one, of course, is the model, so it's got a lot of add-ons. Look, I'm so glad to be able to done this for you. Look, I love putting these videos on for you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you wanna continue to get videos like this. I do them all the time. I do market stuff, all sorts of really cool videos that I think are really helpful. Hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss a single one. But again, my name is Jared Fikes. I'm with eXp Realty. I'm your Houston, Texas real estate agent. Look, if you ever need anything, you need to buy, you need to sell, you want to buy one of these, I can help you. Make sure you hire a realtor to get a new build. Call me. I can walk you through that. Inspections, negotiations, all the same stuff, okay? My number's right here. I'd be happy to help you. My number and email right here. And then also, look, I'm gonna recommend you another video that I think you ought to watch. And I'm gonna put that right here because I think it's really gonna be another tour you're really gonna enjoy. So I did that one over in Magnolia. You don't wanna miss it. Go ahead and check that out. But until next time, God bless you. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.